my opponent, DeMarcus Jones. He thinks size is this great thing that somehow skill has no play in it. It makes no difference if you're intelligent. Crib. Toy lawnmower. Looks like a lawnmower. It has the handles. You can push it. It makes the noise. See, when we're children and we're in the crib, we think it's a bed. Just like mommy and daddy's bed. We feel safe and comforted. We push the little toy lawnmower like we've done something. We have the little shopping cart so we can look like we're tough. We're hardcore. Kind of like DeMarcus Jones. I'm a Hell's Angel. I was in the Marines. I've been arrested 3 times. I kidnapped a woman and I'm a 7-foot man. First of all, how are you hardcore? How is kidnapping a woman make you hardcore? See, where I was from, okay, and the folks that I knew growing up, okay, when it was different sets, you rolled with, different groups. When you kidnapped a woman, that violated the rules. And they put a fucking bullet in your head. You think this is all fun and games? I told you you don't fucking know me. Oh, you been in prison? Yeah, there's lots of people that go to prison. Newsflash, dumbass. America has one of the highest fucking prison rates in the world. Being in prison don't mean that you're tough. Being arrested 3 times don't mean you're tough. It means you got caught. That's what the fuck it means. For all I know, you could have been someone's bitch with a dick up your ass. Oh, I was in prison. 1. 2, call me a skeptic, but the people I knew that was in prison, like my cousin, he'd been locked up a few times now. They don't really like talking about it. They don't go around, my mom was in prison. No. They don't fucking talk about it. Another thing. You was in Hell's Angels. Who isn't? That's what the fuck I want to know. If being in Hell's Angels is so fucking hard, so fucking hardcore, how do they have so many fucking members? They got more fucking members than Atlanta has citizens. That don't mean that you're hard. That don't mean that you're gonna beat me. And you kind of slipped up on one thing. See, you said that you were in the Marines. So, who did you think was going to believe that? See, funny thing about people like me and Brian Kennedy and even Hector Venegas, those of us that actually are from the street, there's only a couple paths that you can take when you're actually in that kind of life. You can go the gangbanging route, like Hector did. You can, struggle and fight to survive, like I did. Or there's another option some people do, which is you can go through the military. Now, I have a lot of family that was in the military. I have one that was in both Desert Storm and Operation Iraqi Freedom. Actually trained some of the Iraqi soldiers. Oops! Oh, yeah, and a stepbrother that was in the Marines. Grandmother that was in the Army. Her late husband that was in the Army. Something most people will probably tell you is when you go through what they call week 0 in the Army. I'm not sure what they call it in the Marines. But all the different branches, they have qualifications of how short you can be and how tall you can be. Now, the reason for this is so that when they go to try and get your uniform, like your ACUs and your boots, they're able to make sure that they fit. Now, here's the funny thing. For the Marines, that's 80 inches. That comes out to, we'll round up, okay? 6'7". You're 7 foot. Now, you have to be 18 to go in the Marines. If you get a waiver, you might be able to go in at 17. But you said you did that after Hell's Angels. But Hell's Angels doesn't recruit teenagers. So you were already older when you went. So you were already full height. Something's not adding up here. Let's move away from the fancy toys and pretending like we actually do something and you know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay? You want to do comparisons. You want to talk about what matches you've been in. You want to say I've talked a lot. I went over this when I was talking to Broken. Okay? I made this point very clear. This is a mission for me. Okay? And my talking is not me running off at the mouth. And I told this to Shin too. Okay? It's a foreshadowing. I'm telling you what's fixing to happen. Because while your big ass is lugging around, I'm going to be moving in and out. In and out. And then you want to say that your past matches don't matter. Well, here's where I'm confused, okay? In your little 4-way with Logan, Broken, and Shin, they didn't gang up on you. It wasn't, Shin and Broken, or Shin, Broken, and Logan, or Broken and Logan. It was just Shin that eliminated you. Just Shin by himself with a fucking headbutt. Which means for all your size, you have no fucking pain tolerance. Now, me on the other hand, I can take the pain. Think you know pain? Look at some of the shit I've already been in. Think you can handle me? I'm the fucking rabbit-ass cur. And when you step between those rings, those fucking ropes on fight night, I'm gonna break your fucking legs. I'm gonna break your jaw. I'm gonna knock out your fucking teeth. Not just because of the shit that you've said about me. Not just because you misrepresented being in the fucking military. But because of the shit that you did. You see, you think that you're proving that you're hardcore. But where I'm from, all you're doing is proving why I need to whoop your fucking ass. Playtime's over, bitch.